Welcome to the End of Days channel. Have you ever wondered what angels really look like according to the Bible? Forget the winged babies or glowing humans we see in pop culture. Today we're diving into the wild, awe-inspiring world of biblically accurate angels, their names, their mind-blowing appearances, and their divine purposes in heaven and on earth. Stick around for a heavenly journey that'll leave you amazed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more biblical deep dives. Let's get started. Angels are spiritual beings created by God to serve Him and humanity. Hebrews 1:14 calls them ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation. They're not human, nor do they become humans, and their appearance is far from what you'd expect. The Bible describes several types of angels, each with unique names, forms, and roles. Let's explore the main ones: seraphim, cherubim, thrones, and archangels. First up, seraphim. These fiery angels are described in Isaiah 6, verses 2 to 6. They have 6 wings, 2 covering their faces, 2 covering their feet, and 2 for flying. They burn with divine light, standing above God's throne, proclaiming His holiness with voices that shake the heavens. Imagine being so radiant you can barely look at them, surrounded by smoke and glory. Next, cherubim. Forget the chubby cherubs of art. Ezekiel 10:14 and Genesis 3:24 paint cherubim as powerful guardians with 4 faces: a human, a lion, an ox, and an eagle, and multiple wings covered in eyes. They guard sacred spaces like the Garden of Eden and support God's throne. These are majestic, otherworldly protectors, not cute babies. Then we have thrones, mentioned in Colossians chapter 1, verse 16. Their name in Greek, thronos, suggests they're linked to God's authority. Some scholars describe them as wheel-like beings full of eyes, as seen in Ezekiel chapter 1, verses 15 to 18. Picture spinning, radiant wheels, embodying God's judgment and sovereignty. They're less human-like and, well, more cosmic in form. Finally, archangels. Michael, the only named archangel in the Bible, Jude chapter 1, verse 9 and Revelation chapter 12, verse 7, he's a warrior leader fighting spiritual battles. Their appearance isn't detailed, but they're likely majestic, commanding figures, possibly resembling humans, but with divine power. Other angels, like Gabriel, are messengers, but not explicitly called archangels in Scripture. So what do these angels do? In heaven, angels serve God directly. Seraphim worship ceaselessly, chanting "Holy, holy, holy" around His throne, as in Isaiah chapter 6, verse 3. Cherubim guard His glory and presence, while thrones uphold His divine order and justice. Angels in heaven are constantly in awe, reflecting God's majesty back to Him. On earth, angels act as God's messengers and protectors. Gabriel delivers pivotal messages, like announcing Jesus' birth to Mary, as we see in Luke chapter 1, verses 26 to 38. Michael leads angelic armies against evil forces, as seen in Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. Angels also protect believers. Psalm 91, verse 11 says God commands them to guard us. From warning Lot to flee Sodom in Genesis 19, to comforting Jesus in Gethsemane, as told in Luke 22, verse 43, angels bridge heaven and earth, carrying out God's will. They're also warriors in the unseen spiritual realm, battling demonic forces like in Daniel chapter 10, verse 13, whether guiding, protecting, or proclaiming. Angels are God's agents, always pointing us to His glory. Why does this matter? Biblically accurate angels remind us of God's immense power and holiness. Their terrifying, awe-inspiring forms show that God is far beyond our imagination, yet He sends these beings to serve us. They're not to be worshipped, but point us to the one who deserves all worship. Next time you think of angels, picture these majestic beings and, well, stand in awe of God's creation. That's it for our dive into biblically accurate angels. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with a friend. For more content like this, check out our playlist on biblical mysteries. There's a link in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed. Shalom.